I have no idea what just happened. It literally just said YouTube error occurred, so I'm so sorry for people's comments that I missed. Oh, I feel like this hair is all over the place. So I'll give it a minute. Hopefully y'all come back. But that's crazy. It just literally cut me off. Oh. It's not from this side. Hi. Hold on. That's terrible. At home with Tom and Rhonda. Yeah, that was crazy. It said, I was holding my finger on it, reading the comments. I felt bad. I just missed people's comments, but it said, YouTube error occurred, and it just shut it right down. And I was like, what? And now I think I was saying, oh no. Oh no. So, I feel like a blubbering idiot. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm just emotional, I guess. This storm after storm after storm is finally like rocking my nerves. Hopefully everybody gets notifications to come back again. Oh, Tom and Rhonda. It's just been crazy. And now I feel like a fool because I was getting choked up on there. So, you got in very quickly. Can you see and hear me well? My coffee. I'm so sorry, everyone. It said YouTube error. So, okay, take two. Hello again and bake a leg. Let's take it homestead. The CR is there. Yeah, I deeply apologize. I was just holding my finger on to read comments. I'm so sorry if I missed a comment. Repost it. It just came up YouTube error. So I was like, oh no. Wow, could you imagine ending it like that? And I'm sorry. I really do apologize. I was not trying to be a blubbering idiot. I think I'm emotional. I think this last storm just pushed me over the edge. And I'm grateful to be alive, believe me, you. And I feel bad for the people that have it so much worse, you know, because it's just who I am. But I'm just a little overwhelmed. Hell yeah, Yosi in this simple kitchen. Hello, hello. So yeah, it's crazy. I cannot believe it did that. Mike the Caveman, hi. It's okay, what happened? I don't know, it just said YouTube error. So I feel really bad that if I miss someone's comment, just repost it. That happens all the time. Don't worry about it. Creative, hold on, let me go back. Creative redundancy. Okay, take two. Hello again and bake a leg and let's dig it homestead. And CR's there with you in spirit. Aw, thank you so much. Hi again. Hi, Joe. Yosi in the simple kitchen. Hello, welcome. My voice sounds terrible, doesn't it? Hello, a Garden State Gardener. It's all good. You needed a rest, so take two. Here we go. Ed's texting me now what happens to the live if somebody wants to get them and just tell them. It just said YouTube error and just shut it right down. So we were just talking about how overwhelmed I am and my anxiety's through the roof, and I survived another horrific storm, and I'm blessed because it just kind of skirted past us, and just having an emotional morning. So I guess this might take a minute, unless somebody wants to share this out for me, like Tom and Rhonda or Joe from Garden State Gardener, if you can share this out. There he is. Ed, you made it back. I'm sorry. It just said YouTube error. Vineyard chicks are probably like, what happened? I was right on their comment of like, Miss Melody, we're going to send you something to cheer you up. And that wasn't the game plan, believe me, to get on here. It was just to let you all know I'm safe and how I'm not going to go live this Sunday because I'm just overwhelmed. And, you know, once my anxiety comes into play and all this is so overwhelming for me, and I spent my entire day just cleaning up. Jay bought me the really long, big green steaks. Thank God for the next upcoming season. Some of them were on the deck and they were like thrown across the yard. No, I'm extending my cook-off challenge for another 2 weeks. Okay. Okie dokie. I will figure it out. And it's not the reason why I didn't do it is anything personal. I just didn't do it because I can't even do me. I just didn't even have any time. It's like, do I feel like I grew too much? Definitely way too many tomatoes, which that'll be talked about. And that all came from the Bug Out Seed Bag because I'm just loyal to my subscribers. And I don't want to see somebody waste any money when I'm saying I'll try them, let you know how it goes, and then you can, you know, take my word for it, whether you should buy them or not. Absolutely. I mean, I can already tell you that already. Absolutely. Yosi in the Simple Kitchen, take a deep breath. I am so trying. Is anyone sharing this out? Because we lost Vandal the Land, Vineyard Chicks, I think Rambling with the Brums. So if you all can send this out, that would be great, because I feel bad to leave the last live like that where I am getting choked up. I'm just sorry. I'm just overwhelmed. In the meantime, if you can all share this, that'd be great. I'm going to warm up my coffee real fast with my hair wigging it all out. Oh, I'm a hot mess, folks. I'm a hot mess. I'm just going to let it warm up, and yeah. Oh, there's two things I wanted to show as well. Breathe. I know. Do you see this? I'm a hot mess. I could use a coffee, laugh out loud. Come on over. That's what I feel like I could use too, is like a familiar face. It's also, you know, hard for me because the kiddos are busy. One's going away this weekend. I don't know what the other one's doing. He's just in love, and you know how that goes. So I just think, you know, I did cut a lot of people out of my life, but I just feel like not seeing a familiar face. You know, like it was great that Chris came up for a visit last week, and I thoroughly needed that. Like he came in like, oh, what did he call me? Hello, Cupcake, or something like that. And then he just kept calling me all these little, you know, things. And I was like, what got into you? I'm like, okay, Pop-Tart. But you know what? It gave me some time not to be in my own head and something to laugh at. Microwave reheat, Vandal the Land. That is what I'm doing, honey. And I'm sorry about that. It just said YouTube error. So, and I'm embarrassed. I would never want to leave a live where I'm getting choked up, and that wasn't the moral behind this. But as you can see, and poor LP, I hope he sees this. Coffee's ready. It is. I just have to move. This is funny. This is how tired I am. True story. No shame in my game. If y'all know me, I just am who I am. You know, to know me is to love me. But this was my attire. Honest to goodness. Get ready for this. Let's open the curtains because it was like such a glare. I'm wearing like a camouflage shirt, camouflage pants. I just have this over it, and my roommate had said, this is how I fell asleep, by the way, because I was that exhausted. I just couldn't even take a shower. And my roommate was meeting me out front, and I sat down on the hammock. True story. I sat down on the hammock for supposedly it's supposed to be 5 minutes, waiting for him to snag me so I could run out and get Ziploc baggies. And he's like, I almost didn't see you. You're so camouflaged out. And I was like, Jim, get me to Wawa quick. I'm so tired that when I sat in that hammock, I literally felt like I could have just fallen asleep. So, yeah, I just thought that was something funny. Coffee's ready. Yeah, let me get it. Thank you, Vandal the Land. Now watch it be too hot. This is actually, I should do this more often because you know what? When I get up in the morning, I'm lucky if I even get to finish a whole cup of coffee. Is this too much of a glare? If I even get to drink a whole, is that too dark? Are we good? Can you hear and see me? I barely even get to drink a whole cup of coffee before it's like, I wake up, I let my dogs out, I use the ladies' room, and then I make coffee, I'll get like a sip or two, and then my feet hit the floor running. That's what my life's like. Just trying to be interactive. It's all good. No, thanks for the reminder, honestly. Okay, Cupcake. I know he was doing that to me, and then I called him Pop-Tart, and he was at the sink. We were doing that cowboy candy. Was that last Sunday or Saturday? Saturday, I think it was. And when I said, okay, Pop-Tart, he kind of like just turned around and was like, what? Pop-Tart. And I'm like, don't you know what a Pop-Tart is? Thank you. I could just see that right now coming across. This is Garden State Gardener is sharing out my video. So, yeah, I'm a hot mess, but like I said, to know me is to love me. Thermo is just saying. I know. I'm still unpacking, but I did find, I guess I must have got it for free when all the stuff I purchased from Victoria's Secret. Like, I love their bathing suits and like their leggings and stuff. And this was like a little, this thing's probably about 2 years old because I haven't been there. But I found this like thermos, but it's like real skinny. And I think it says, it says coffee on it, but it definitely has to be from Victoria's Secret. And I was like, I should start putting my coffee in that, and then I could go outside. Pop-Tart or Pop Rocks, whatever. I was calling him Pop-Tart, and he was like, if you could have just seen his face, it was just priceless. It was like his head just turned around like, Pop-Tart? What is that? I'm like, do you not know what a Pop-Tart is? So yeah. I feel like it's not kind of bright enough, folks, for you to see all this ugliness going on. So yeah, so this is a little concerning. You see all those white spots? But the rest are good. 2, 3. So that would have been 4. Yeah, not a big harvest on that. It's no secret that I like coffee. I love coffee, but it's so like a double, how do you say that? Correct me. You know, sometimes I have my own vocabulary. Double-sided sword? Well, anyway, I have anxiety, and it's like you really shouldn't have too much caffeine, and I really try not to. I'll just have like a hot coffee in the morning. I used to drink a frozen cappuccino like every day. I don't do that anymore. But I suffer migraines, so the doctor's like, I'm allergic to the medicine, so they're like, have coffee, and I'm like, Eric, good morning. He says, hello, Auntie, with a rose. How are you? Yeah, just see. Yeah. Wait, Vandal the Land says, wait, what did I just miss? Yeah, just the outside, just something it off. I don't know what that is. Cut it off. Oh. Is this too glary? Should I shut it? Yosi in the Simple Kitchen. Hello, I'm from Israel. Good morning to you. From me, it's evening, so it's great. Good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yosi, how are you? We also had really bad winds in Trinidad. Yeah, I just think, like I said, I don't claim that it's just me, but it's just working on my nerves. Gardener Josh, hello everyone. Good morning. There's Vineyard Chicks. Yeah, it just said YouTube error. I'm so sorry for that because no one wants to leave a live blubbering, you know, getting choked up. I feel bad because LP is not in here. Let's see. No, it looks fine. Okay, Miss Melody, you are back. We were so worried when the live suddenly stopped. Glad you're okay. Yeah, I'm trying to pull it together. Everybody's saying hello. Plus, I like the tree on the background. Can you literally see that? All I hear on this end, I don't know if you can hear it, is chainsaws and... Oh, well, they're over there weed whacking and... It's 10:30 a.m. I don't even know. I don't have my watch on right now. I don't even know what time it is. I always have that watch on because it's a Fitbit. Awesome to see Yosi here. I know. That's amazing. At Gardener Josh. At Creative Redundancy. Hello, it's CR. Hey, Gardener Josh. Hey, GSG. Yeah, that's pretty, like, awesome. Because Yosi, it's nighttime there. And here it's morning. It's cray-cray. But, I know she's not in the house right now, but I'll have to do a mail call. Oh, I need everyone's help in helping me figure this out. I received this package, and it has nothing else like in it, like a card or anything. Let me just double check, or did it? And it's dated, ready for this, June 24th, and I had just got this. I don't know who sent it, so whoever sent it is amazing. It says, sold by 2 cheeky cats. And on the return up here, it says 2 cheeky cats. To me. And this is what's in here. It's a bag of crispy jalapenos, which I love them in my salad. And I don't know if someone was paying really close attention in one of my lives where I talked about I love my salads with them in there. Let's see. Oh, here's the thing. A gift for you from Taylor. Crispy jalapenos made from fresh jalapenos for salads, burgers, roasted potatoes. Taylor, that's like awesome. So I kept thinking that this was from 2 cheeky cats, and I tried to look up their channel. I couldn't find them, but it just says from Taylor. So thank you, Taylor. I'm definitely going to be eating this on my food for sure. So yeah. It says new fresh gourmet crispy jalapenos, salted, 3.5 ounces. And it's Best by 5/15/2022. So that's pretty awesome, isn't it? Taylor, though, I don't have a last name. I'm really, really sorry. I don't even know, because this could have went back. Obviously, if this was dated. What did I just say the date was again? Order of June 24th, 2021. So, yeah, but thank you so much, Taylor, for sending me these. I'm looking forward to them. 5:10 p.m., Yossi says. Does that help? Oh my gosh, those are the bomb. Love them. I know. I go to like the local Wawa. Joe, you got Wawa near you. And I make a customized salad on their machine. And instead of croutons, I go right for the crispy jalapenos every single time. I can eat those like chips. Yeah, you know what I was just thinking? This is amazing because it's one less thing for me to make this year, because I was really going to try to make these. But, you know, it says layer on with classic burger toppings. Balance heat with ranch or aioli. Sprinkle over broccoli, casserole, or roasted potatoes. Oh, they just won me with the roasted potatoes. Hello, little chef. I know. Is he not phenomenal? Little Eric. Eric is so cute. So, yeah. So, again, sorry about earlier. I'm just overwhelmed. Joe, you should come over here and help me chop some food. Oh, yeah. So, I have a question before I get into it, because I harvested a bunch of my ruby red cabbages. Even if they're smaller, like I'm going to chop it, but I want to ferment some. So how do you know how much sugar to put in? Or salt, I'm sorry, not sugar, salt. Some people say it's usually like a tablespoon per head, but I have one that's like a kind of little bit of a smaller head right here. The rest are decent size. So yeah, I've got to get that chopped, and I want to get it fermenting. So let's see. That felt loud. I have a Wawa and a Quick Check, both 1/4 mile from my house. Guess they wanted to compete with each other. I bet they did. Oh, Red Road Homestead. Hello, how are you? Oh my God, Tomato Tornado. Glad you are all right. Hello, Garden State. Yeah, I'm all right. My nerves are shot. This is a two-parter. Unfortunately, because it said YouTube error and cut me off, but it's probably best that it did cut me off because I was starting to cry. I'm just overwhelmed, everyone. And so, you know, what can I tell you? The storms are rocking my nerves, and, you know, I'm usually a person that's like, I don't want to say like really bad OCD, but everything has to be in its place. And I've been living out of boxes and just living in mess and so yeah. So I'm kind of glad that it did a part 2, so you know I don't look like a fool. But you're all awesome for being really supportive, and yeah. So I don't know. What do you think? I think when I checked Farmer's Almanac, initially it said like November the 8th for the first frost. I think when I checked the second time, it said October the 23rd. I think I just want to put a bunch of carrots in some of the beds that are going to be empty. I definitely want to get a chance to plant some parsnips. What else did I want to plant? So I'm like, do I want to plant beans, and do I have enough time for beans and sugar snap peas? Because my stuff was blown clear across the yard. All that work and effort to go into seeds and, you know, that are now wasted trying to, you know, start everything outside without having to use grow lights, which worked really well. You know, my starts for fall. The only thing that is okay, or was okay, is a half of the 75 cell count. Not all of them, but mostly half. The beets were okay. They're in. And some lettuce. I mean, I lost my cabbages, my cabbage starts. And then I lost my red acre cabbage. Those. I lost kohlrabi, the purple and the white that I started. Ugh. So, you know, it's just discouraging. But I also did try to emphasize quite a few times that I'm not going to do this. As much as I wanted to be able to garden in fall and winter, I'm trying to think 10 steps ahead of myself. I want to get things in the bed. Like, if I want to go out and pick a carrot in the wintertime, I want to be able to do that as long as the bed's not frozen. I'm going to try to use a row cover. But, yeah. Any suggestions on what I should plant? Considering I just lost my starts due to the tornado because they flew clearly across. Oh, here's something else. Yes, I lost my starts. Here's something else. I said to Jimmy, let me show you something. And he goes, what's that? So I pointed to a sunflower. And I'm like, where's the head? And he's like, what do you mean? I said, the head needed to be harvested. Where's the head? And he said, I don't know. Did you look around for it? I'm like, obviously. And I looked over in the neighbor's yard and there's nothing. So needless to say, I have a sunflower head that is just missing from the storm. Let's see. I got down to low 40s last night. You did? I'm just going to say CR. I think it was like the low 70s. You know, it's all good. Stop apologizing for emotions. We are who we are. I'm sure I speak for all of us in the chat. Well, thank you for that, Vandal the Land. Yeah, I guess the mail is not delivering people's mail lately. A lot of people are not getting their packages. And not for nothing, no one's received anything of mine. So I don't know what to do. I think I'm just going to repurchase and send things out. I think it was for my 600 subscriber giveaway. I mean, what a disgrace. What a disgrace. I think we are going to have a warm fall and a very cold winter by us. At Bagel Egg Let's Take It Home said, plant the peas, string beans might be a little late. If you have ground cover, go for it. I don't know if I want to do the beans. That's the point. But, I mean, I'm not going to keep stuff from y'all. I lost like 2 bowls of string beans just because there was not enough time to get to it. Half the bed's gone, but there are some rattlesnake pole beans out there that are still growing that I have to harvest, but the other bed's just missing. So I planted really quickly, just some lettuces and arugula that was left, and I planted some Swiss chard seeds because that's just weird, you know. I have carrots growing, but, you know, they were like a little bit late because of my mishap with my gardener. But I don't know. I wanted to do parsnips and the round ones. What are they called? You're going to have to help me out because my brain is everywhere. The Golden Globe. Can't think of them. Parsnips are the long ones. I'm talking about the round ones. I was thinking about trying to plant them and wondering if I had enough time. So I got suspended for a month from Shed Wars. A month? Why would you get suspended? I really like kohlrabi. I make from it salad with cucumbers, onion, salt, black pepper, and vinegar. Oh, that sounds really good, Yosi. I stumbled across this channel. I can't even pronounce the name. It's definitely... let's see, let me restart this again. I found a channel where they don't speak a lick of English, and I think I asked my friend yesterday when he stopped here very quickly yesterday morning, like, where do you think this is? And I don't know if he said Israel but it's somewhere over there. And let me tell you, their property is gorgeous. They have, what is that called? When it's not a tiny, a hobbit house. And she was cooking tomatoes outside in like a big round bowl. And it was just relaxing and peaceful. And it caught my attention immediately. And I'm like, could you imagine if we all had to do that outside? And they're using the ways from, back in the day. And it worked. She cooked so many tomatoes, and I'll tell you what, her tomato paste looked fantastic. When I can remember the name of the channel, I'll be sure to let you know. Saying in the last chat, weather is shifting. Yep. How about broccoli, cauliflower you would need to buy start? I was just saying that, Joe, because my starts flew. They're done. My broccoli, cauliflower, kohlrabi, so forth and so on. So yesterday, I'm out front waiting for my roommate, and we were on a Ziploc baggie run, trying to find Ziploc baggies because I have things that I have to freeze. And we stopped at Home Depot, and the garden center was closed from like the outside going in, and I'm like, hold up a second. I looked at the shelf. They have like a 6-pack of cauliflower, but the broccoli and the cabbage was sold individually. I mean, it is a little bit bigger, and it's like $3.49 a piece. So I said to Jimmy, because I'm just not all there lately, and I was just like, I just think that's ridiculous. I was so mad. I was like, why don't they have them in a 6-pack? I said, even though they're bigger. I said, there was no price right there on them, but I'm just going to jump to conclusions and say they're probably about $3.49. So I said $3.49 times, I don't know, 6. Let's just say I want 6 more cabbages of each. And 6 cauliflowers, and my roommate was like, yeah, I'll be close to like $20. Hello, proud mom. Welcome. Good morning. It's okay. I have to tell it, don't do much fall gardening. Grape harvest, a little broccoli after the cabbage, small leaves, but that's it. We grow lettuce indoors and are going to try some tomatoes and peppers inside. That sounds good, Vineyard Chicks. Yossi says, wow, love. Hi, Mel, how are you doing? I'm holding on by a piece of dental floss. Maybe inside would be better with the weather. Bake a leg, let's dig it. Way too much, right, Joe? So I'm like, what am I? Oh, because if I'm not spending money for here, it's never on myself. It's always for here or for the garden. Didn't see you were back. Hey, I know it wasn't me. Honest to goodness, it said YouTube error. So Joe, being the amazing person that he is, posted it out there because, I think I'm like 708 or 9. I don't know. I keep going like 711, then I go to 710 and 708. So I don't have those privileges, I don't think, to be able to share things out like that. So yeah, that was good for him to do that. Nice Vineyard Chicks. Let me know how it goes in the house. Hello, proud mom. Yeah, so that's really that. There's just a lot going on. I'm overwhelmed. My roommate, in case you don't know Jimmy too well, he